Cleaning the ocean is the last thing we need to do.
Wait, what?
Yes, we said it. Because imagine this. You walk into your kitchen and the sink is overflowing. Water is pouring out, flooding the floor. What do you do first?
Do you grab a mop, start drying the floor with towels? Of course not. You turn off the tap. You stop the source.
So why should plastic pollution be thought of any differently? Why not stop that at the source?
478 years. That is how long it takes for one plastic bottle to decompose. Longer than your life, longer than mine, and yet we throw it away in just 2 seconds. No thought, no pause, no guilt.
But one day, we did think, we did pause, and we did feel the guilt. And that's when Project Plastainable was born. Good morning, I'm Prachi.
And I'm Sanskriti.
And we are Project Plastainable. Project Plastainable is a social impact-driven initiative under the 1 Million for 1 Billion Foundation. It was not born out of a conference room, nor a textbook, but out of a walk on a trash-filled lake, a dive in a plastic-filled ocean, and a decision to stop waiting for someone else to clean it.
We didn't start with the campaign. We started with ourselves. No more plastic bottles, no more plastic bags, and no more takeout with 10 layers of packaging. First, we made our lives plastainable. Then our families noticed, and then our friends, and then our neighbors. And soon, it wasn't just our home that was changing. It was our circle. We called it our foundation, our roots, our Plastainable family. That was our first impact, real, visible, and close to home.
But we wanted to go further. So we turned to social media, reels, posts, trends, stories, and online sessions to create awareness. But we quickly hit a wall. We were speaking, yes, but was anyone really listening? Were we reaching too far, too fast? So we paused. We realized that before we ask people to change, we need to understand how change actually works. And we got to work. We volunteered at cleanups, we joined public events. We volunteered with the NGO Sahas to clean up at the annual Lal Bagh Flower Show. We worked with the Open Water Swimmers Foundation and Hasiradala Innovations to collect over 6 kgs of waste from Vatadahosahalli Lake near Andhra Pradesh. We picked wrappers off the ground, we sorted waste by hand, and we stood in markets asking strangers to try cloth bags. And that is where we really started learning.
Then we thought, what better place to begin something lasting than our own school? In 2023, we launched Plastic Free Eco Week at NPSKRM, a week with no plastic cutlery or lunch boxes, where each day meant a new plastic-free change. We also had a Say No to Plastic pledge board as part of an inter-house competitive event, and over 50 eco-bricks were built by students, which were later used as water filter stands. In 2024, we held bingo games as awareness sessions for the primary students. And now, here we are, given an amazing opportunity to share our story on a TEDx stage. But we didn't stop there. In our local communities, we hosted poster-making competitions and workshops for kids. We ran fundraisers, stalls, and collection drives, which created a ripple effect across all age groups.
And that's when we asked ourselves, what more? We distributed 100-plus reusable cloth bags to local vendors, helping them shift away from plastic packaging one bag at a time. Our efforts gained momentum online as well. In fact, our Eco Week challenge was featured on Sustainable Bangalore's Eco Calendar, a proud moment that reminded us how small actions can lead to citywide recognition. We also raised over Rs 7,000 by selling 50-plus hand-painted cloth bags. Each one was a step towards change.
And now, that money will be powering our Eco Kits, your very own sustainable pouches with plastic-free essentials you will need every time you go out. And these will be made in partnership with rural women in the outskirts of Bangalore, creating an opportunity for them to learn and generate impact with us.
So what is also in motion? We will be painting a mural right here on the streets of Namma, Bengaluru, spreading a bold, plastic-free message through art.
And by the year's end, through the 1 Million for 1 Billion Foundation, we will be taking our story all the way to the United Nations headquarters, because local action deserves a global stage. Now, here is a not-so-fun fact for you. Did you know the average person consumes over 20 kilograms of plastic in their lifetime? Every time you drink out of a plastic bottle or you eat vegetables cut on a plastic cutting board, you're consuming plastic.
Did you also know that the world generates approximately 400 million tons of plastic each year? That is equal to the weight of approximately 80 million elephants. For your reference, that can also be equal to the weight of 7 billion humans. This is almost the population of the entire Earth, and just per year. If this trend is allowed to continue, the day where there will be more plastic on Earth than humans is not far away.
So now, we turn the spotlight to you. When you accept that one plastic bag at the grocery store, you're not just carrying vegetables. You're carrying the weight of another landfill. And when you drink out of that one plastic bottle, you risk it ending up on a turtle's neck.
And when you open that one shiny pack of glitter, you are scattering thousands of microplastics into the air you breathe. And the truth is, this doesn't work unless everyone picks up the thread. Not just environmentalists, not just NGOs, not just the both of us. You.
So here's the question. What's one change you can make? Not 10, not your whole lifestyle overnight, just one.
Here's a simple task for you today. Go home and grab a pouch. Fill it with a metal spoon, a metal fork, a metal straw, and a cloth napkin. Make this your everyday eco-kit and carry it wherever you go.
So refuse that one plastic spoon and ask, why is this wrapped in 3 layers of plastic? So say no once, and then again.
We are not environmental scientists. We are not funded by millions. We are just 2 students who made one different choice and kept making it every day. And if we can do that, so can you.
Because the truth is, change doesn't come from giant leaps. It comes from small decisions made over and over again. And if we all close the running tap, we won't need to mop forever.
Thank you.